Hello and welcome back to another Transport Fever 2 video. I'm RickboBaggins and we've got something special for you today. The Collaborating Adventures. It's finally here and ready for you guys to watch and indulge in. So what is the Collaborating Adventures, you ask? Well, it is a map which is going to be played with myself, RickboBaggins, and 4 other players, Alex Post and M4J, which is also from Britain, along with 2 Aussies, Van Ham and Stephen Spry himself. So Stephen has created this lovely, beautiful map, and we've got a task. He's got a save. It's all on the Steam Workshop, so if you guys are up for the challenge as well, get it downloaded and let us know in the comments how you get on. So what it's about, we're starting off on the 5th of November 1861. We've taken over Collaborating Adventures as the government has had some documents leaked, and their £200 million transport network they have built is losing about £2.5 million every quarter. Now, some whistleblower has leaked some documents and the people are not happy, and an emergency re-election was called. We have now got a new government governing Collaborating Adventures, and they've handed the reins over to ourselves, our collaborating team, to take over this adventure or this transport network and try and reduce that cost or that loss of £2.5 million every quarter. And we're not quite going to be able to get it into profits in the first 2 years that we have, well, 2 years and 5 days to be precise, because we need to make sure that we stop the day on the 10th of November 1863. So as I mentioned, 2 years, 5 days. We're starting off at £24 million, and whoever has the greatest value of company at the end of it will be using this save map to continue our playthrough over the next 6 to 12 months. How exciting is that? Well, let's get cracking on with it, because I've not got much time. I've got 36 hours to play, record, edit and render this video and upload it to ensure that it is done on time and I do not delay the other 4 YouTubers and getting this content out for you guys to enjoy. So we're just going to go cracking straight on with it. If you are wanting a little bit more background about what the map is about and how it works, have a look at Stephen Spry's videos. He's got a little intro and a couple of promo videos which will explain the backstory of this. But just to give you a bit of a summary, South Bank is where we're starting. We have big massive cities like Redband, and they have towns, and they have little cities around the area and industries, and we're only allowed to use, for an example, I'm going to be starting off in South Bank, so I can only use the cities and the town of South Bank and the industries that belong to South Bank. So I couldn't, for an example, go over to Redbend and use any of their factories or cities. That is not allowed. That will be reserved for each individual player. As we can see, we've got St Albans, we've got Northbridge, etc. So let's get cracking on with this. As I mentioned, not got much time, and we need to try and make as little loss as possible. So we're going to start off by doing a little tool line, getting these tools from the forest over to the planks, over to the tool factory, and we're going to actually get the tools coming back over here. Keep watching and you'll find out why we're doing that. So let's start off with getting a little truck stationing. So we need to click on the buildings, and it's going to be truck by area, because we're in 1863. We need to make it look, you know, representative to the time that we're in. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and find the least money it costs to get this built. So if you are familiar with my channel, not only do you know that I like to be functional, I also like to make things look pretty as well. Well, we have none of that this episode. This is all about functionality and making as much money as possible. So it needs to be as efficient as possible. So the prettiness, unfortunately, won't come into it. So stuff like going over to the paint tool and getting this paint the right colour would be something that we're not going to be doing, even though it looks like I am doing it at the moment. Right, so yeah, we don't have time to be doing that. The paint tool didn't cost us any money, so that's the only reason why I did that. Right, so we've got a tool to be able to collect the tools, so the logs. We need to get some more road truck stations. Not that you can get water truck stations. I don't know why I called it road truck stations, but anyway, let's get that built as cheap as possible. We got that down to about 79 Yeah, that'll do. And you're thinking, wait a minute, why are you using 2 when you could just go over to do that and just it'll cost less money? Well, the amount of trucks that we're going to have, we're going to utilise the new feature that Transport Fever's brought in. Well, I say it's a new feature, it's been about for a while now, and that's allowing a single line use more than one depot. So we've got the trucks in place, we've got the port in place as well. What we don't have is a truck station. So let's get a little road depot, making sure that we use the this road depot because this is for horse and carts, and that's what we're using at the moment. Because if you look here, how nice are these? Look, you get little horses in them, and then you know it's just fitting, isn't it, for the time that we're in. Right, so how many of these do we want? Now I want to get 50, but I think we might not have enough money for 50, so we're gonna go with a little bit less. In fact, we are gonna go with 50. And we're going to be using the Asian horse-drawn carriage. The reason for that, they're all exactly the same apart from the weight. This is half a ton. That's 1.5 ton. So a ton lighter. I think these are going to be a little bit nippier than the other ones, so that's what we're going to use. So what we're going to do is going to pick up a full line, and we're going to micromanage this. So not only are we going to allow it to go onto both depots. So if this station or this bit, number 1, is busy, they'll go to number 2. Right, so we want to be loading logs and we want to be unloading tools. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go let's press 1 on his numpad, get that glare out of his screen, out of his eyes. We're going to drop off the logs, and we're going to pick up a full load. So we're going to drop the logs off, and we're going to pick up the planks. Now we're only going to pick up 50% of the planks because it takes 2 logs for 1 plank. And the percentage is the truck capacity. So that's the reason why we're going to do, even though it's 1 plank to 1 tool, we're going to do 50% on here as well. Because as I mentioned, it is all about the capacity of the vehicle, not what we've got. So we are unloading the planks and we're going to be loading 50% of our tools. And then we're going to make sure that these are both on double lanes. And let's just double check this is right, because this always throws me off. If I make a mistake on here, it's just going to have a knock-on effect for the entire line. So pick up, drop off tools, pick up 50% planks, and you're unloading logs, and then you're going to be unloading planks and then picking up 50% of the tools. Excellent. So we're quite happy with that line. Let's get this renamed to SB for South Bank, and it's going to be the tool line. Let's have an appropriate tool colour. Nice light blue. And yeah, well, the tools are getting delivered here, but where the need a demand for them to even get up here in the first place. So what we're going to do, we're going to send them over to Cambridge via ship. So let's get our ship depot. Again, trying to look for where it's going to cost us the least amount of money, which seems to be about there. Ooh, 246,000. We've saved even more there. Excellent, excellent. Right, thin little road, making sure that it's connected with the little street connections. If you click on here, you can see that it's actually unloaded to the town. Unfortunately, we're unloading tools, and the only area it's covering is bricks, not tools. So we need to get a little truck station to get these delivered by truck. So we'll get. We only need. Oh no, we do need 2 because we're going to put bricks here as well. We've got a bricks or construction material plant there, and a stone quarry. So we should be able to get bricks delivering over to Cambridge as well. Trying to get this so it's the least amount of money. £76,000 should be enough. Let us get a road drop-off point, and I'm thinking if we do something like here, should cover as much as we can without having to go too far off. So I don't think there actually is anywhere where it'll cover all of it. So this is probably going to be his best place. So let's just get this renamed to the drop. And then what we need is a little road depot. Using if we make it over here, it should be a bit cheaper. £12,500. That'll do, donkey. Right, first of all, we just want one little horse-drawn cart to do our drop. So picking up here and dropping off at the Cambridge drop. On it appropriate name. And we want to wait for a full load and wait forever until that load is full. Right, so the tools are now going to get dropped off in Cambridge. So the tools are getting picked up by ship and dropped off over here. On the way back, it's not going to cost us any money or make us any money. So what we're going to do is going to get this coal, get that dropped off over at West Ham, so it can produce some fuel, and then it'll go back. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get a little road depot here as well then. Oh, sorry. A cargo pot. Oh, look at that, £243,000. Yep, that'll do. Let's get a little cheap road. That's not cheap. £255,000. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Right, little drop. Now I could drop it off over here, but it's not about how much money it is between this station and this station. It's actually between the stations, so the drop-off point. So I'm going to put it as far as possible because then it'll make more money. Let's put that as one lane because we only need one lane here. £63,000. That seems all right. That'll do. Again, need another little road depot because we're not going to get them coming from the other side of the map, are we? Because that's just going to cost us far too much money. 12,000. Yep, that'll do. Right, I want 10 of these, but I don't think I can afford 10, so we're going to go with 8 for now. We can always increase that if we've got enough money at the end. So we're going to pick up a full load. You're going to wait forever, and you're going to drop it off at the drop-off point, giving it a little coal colour. And this is Cambridge. Coal to port. Right, we've got coal coming down to here. What's the next job? Well, we need to take that coal down to West Ham, don't we? So let's get our cargo hub here. Trying to make it to cost as little as possible, but also making sure that it's also not too far away so that it can pick up that fuel place as well. So that should be all right. I'll get a little making sure these are connected. Yep, that's connected. If I click on here now, it's not actually connecting to there, which is a bit of a shame. And what happens if I put a road depot, so a truck station, but we make that truck station a little bit wider? And the reason why we do that is because if we edit and configure, it's not quite close enough. I'm going to have to do one more. Did we not choose? I are deleting stuff. It's going to cost us far too much money. I'm hoping though that now, excellent now, because there's a line straight across there, it's now picking up there. So when coal gets delivered here, it'll get picked up straight by the gasworks, change into fuel, and then we'll get a little truck to drop the fuel off. So let us get a little truck station. That's covering everything, isn't it? Yeah, that looks about right. Also needing a road depot so that we can get these vehicles over. Look at that, £10 million. £10,000, I think that's the cheapest road depot we've built. Right, let's just get one for now. New line, go into the West Ham drop. We'll make that red. And this is the West Ham drop. And what we want is this to wait for full load. And you know what, you can wait forever. No point you moving on an empty line. or an empty truck. Right, so we've got that set up. What I also want to do is I want to set up a we're going to get food delivered, wheat delivered from here. So before we even start doing that, let's and then the food's going to get delivered here, and I'm going to get a another boat, and this is going to drop off, collect food from here, and it's going to drop the food off here. It's then going to pick up fuel and take the fuel back over to South Bank. So for that reason, I'm going to put the shipyard around here, because then the one ship can go over there to get the food, one ship can go over here to get the coals, or 3 of these ships that we're going to be building. So let's get that done, remembering that I've got a cup of tea outside me. Let's have a drink of that before it goes too cold. Right, making sure that's the right way around. Again, don't want things to look pretty, it wants to cost us least amount of money as we can. There we go, that will do. £54,000. Right, we're going to get 3 of these ships. We're using this one because it's less money per year than this one is, and it's only 2 miles per hour more, and I don't think it's worth 20 odd grand or 15 grand. So yeah, let's get 3 of these. These are going to be our new line. It's going to start off by collecting. Where's this? Where did they go? Right. New line. Press 1 on his numpad twice and that will get rid of them glaring screens. Right, we're going to pick up a full load of coal. Nothing but coal. It's going to drop said coal off down here. It's going to drop the coal off. And then it's going to pick up the tools. Them trucks, them 50 trucks we've got, well, they're going to be bringing tools up. So on the way back, it's making a bit of money as well. So we are going to load tools. We are then going to drop that off over at Cambridge, and we are going to unload our tools, and then back to pick up our coal. Drop off the coal, pick up the tools, drop off the tools. Excellent, excellent. Everything's looking all right so far. Let's just hope at the end of it, it makes us money. More money than the other YouTubers, that's all that matters. Because we want to win. Not that we may. Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Right, so that's the ship lines done. We need to get another ship over to here as well. So let's do that. Let's buy 1 ship. Now this ship is going to be a new line, and it's going to go and pick up the food first. But where did my ship go? Right, we'll try that again. New line. I'm going to pick up from Brighton, and we're going to pick up food. I'm going to drop off fuel. Now here, there's 4 ships coming to this pot, 1 ship coming to that pot, and then obviously 3 going to these ones. So this one can wait a lot longer in Brighton than it can over in West Ham. I don't want it backing up the rest of the ships. So we'll only make that wait a few seconds. Right, so this is going to be South Bank, and this is going to West Ham, and it's cargo. And let's make it blue. I don't know why blue, but we've made it blue. Where's the other line? Ooh, we've got some lines that we've not named, have we? So that one, let's just put that down as black. This is going to be South Banks, and it's going to be the coal tool line. No, it's ship line. Let's call it ship line so we know. Ships. Does that make sense? Maybe. Line 1. Where's line 1? Line 1's purple. Oh, we've not. That's a mistake, and that's a mistake as well. Right. So we need food. We need to get wheat over here. How are we going to get wheat over here? Well, we've got a farm over there. It's already got a train station in, and we've got a train station that's connected to this food processing plant. So really, all we need to do is buy a train. Now, even though we have taken over the reins of the government, you know, obviously running this empire, transport empire, we have got some rules to adhere to, and one of those is having a maximum of 160 meter train. So it means that what we're going to do is we're going to use this one here, because if you use this one, that's 7 and that's 7. That one will do 23 meters. If we get rid of that one and use this one, that's 26 meters. Exactly the same, but one's a bit shorter, which means we can get more of these. So we'll get them all the way up to 160 meters, realizing we can't do 161, so 154 meters will be what we'll be using. So we're going to buy that, and that train is going to be a new line, and we're going to be picking up the wheat. It's going to be a full load. You're going to wait forever, and you're going to drop it off over at the South Bank port for it. Now, that's all good in getting wheat there, but this food needs to get delivered to not only the station, which it will do, but we want to give South Bank a bit of food as well, don't we? Yeah, we do. So we're going to get a little road depot, realising we've got £330,000 left. We've not got much money. Are we going to get this done in time? Within budget, sorry? Not sure. So we need to make sure we are. Oh, I've got that on 20 meters. I didn't want it on 20 meters. Now if I sell it and rebuy it, I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, we're gonna lose money. So yeah, we've made a mistake there already. Excellent, excellent. Right, we need a drop off for this, and for us to drop it off, South Bank, we need a drop off point, don't we? So we'll make that a full load, waiting forever. We'll make it red. All drops are going to be red, I think. Let's get a road depot. I think we worked out if we do it around here, it should. In fact, do we do it back there? That's still covering everywhere, isn't it? Yep. Right, South Bank drop. Right, so we just need to get that line, finish that line off by adding the station, or the drop, sorry. Right, so we've got, let's have a look at his line so far. We've got £231,000. See what else we can do with the remaining bits of money. So, this is our wheat line, isn't it? So, this is our SB, South Bank. Wheat line, wheat train line. I'm sure Stephen's going to get me to rename some of these lines, because I'm probably not adhering to the naming convention. I apologise, it is a rush job. Next episode will be much better and much smoother, better editing, and yeah, you'll have to just bear with me for this episode. Right, so we've got his train line. What else do we have? We've got a South Bank drop, West Ham drop. I feel like we should have another drop somewhere. Cambridge drop. Yep, Cambridge drop is there. We've got us coal coming in and getting dropped off here. Let's just make sure that everything's actually connected. That's connected to that. Excellent. So now, when it comes and get some food, it'll drop the food off and pick up some fuel, and then deliver that fuel to South Bank. We've got £231,000. What I really want to do is get a couple of bus stations in, bus stops, and also maybe this brick line as well. I'm going to do the brick line first, because I think freight makes more money than passengers do. Even though passengers are needed, because obviously it gets the cities up, which creates a bigger demand, which makes more money. £54,000, that'll do. And then we did swap back down to 10. We did. Can we make it any cheaper? 55,000. That'll do as well. We've already got a road depot here, so that's great. Let's buy maybe 5 of those. Ooh. Then we have got no money left. I don't think we're going to have passengers. Five it is. This is going to go on a new line. Going to pick up the stone, and it's going to be a full load. It's going to work forever. You're then going to go to the bricks, and you're going to work for a full load as well. It's one stone, next one brick, or construction material. I just like to call them bricks because they're easier to fit on the naming the liners, etc. And then we need to drop that back off at the drop, making sure that we're using the other side as well. Excellent. Right, let's get an appropriate name for this. So this is what Cambridge brick line. When we can type. Right, I think we've got £2,000 left. I think we've covered it all here. Yeah, £10 million is not that much, is it? Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you, we're not allowed to take a loan out either. Now, what's disheartening is that we started on £24 million. We've lost £500,000, and we've not even hit play yet. That's a great start, isn't it? Right. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring all these lines up, but first of all, let's just double check everything, because knowing me, I've made a little mistake, and while I've got money, well, I ain't got money, but while we can still sell things and buy things to rectify any mistakes we may have made. So if I close everything off and then bring up the lines again. Right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've made 10 lines. 10 lines, ladies and gentlemen. That should hopefully make... Well, these 10 lines need to make at least £2.5 million every quarter before we're back in the black. I don't think we're going to do that in the 2 years and 5 days that we've got. So we just need to make sure that we, have right, let me put my teeth in and start again. We need to ensure that we are losing less money than the other YouTubers, and whoever has got the greatest value or property of the company at the end will be what we'll be using this save map. Now, at the moment, it's free range. We can pick any city and use any towns within said city. Now, the winner will get the first pick. The second will get the second pick. The third will get the third pick. Now, what are you on about, Ricky? Just press play. We've got 2 years to get through. So what we're going to do, we've put it on fast forward. We're going to make sure that everything is doing what it should be doing. So we're going to actually just click play. Are you picking logs up? You are picking logs up. Excellent. You're picking logs up on both sides. That's what we like to see. You ships. Let's get some of these renamed so that we've just make things a little bit easier. And they've come out in different orders, but I don't think that really matters, does it? And then this one here is the South Bank to West Ham cargo ship. So I think that's just going to call it that. Alright, so these are going to head over to collect our coal, which is now getting dropped off via these 8 or 10 vehicles that we've got on this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 on there. Right, let's get it on fast forward because we're going to be here all day if we just sit here and play. You're not going to be chained. You don't move until we get some coal delivered. That's fine. Which means that the train should be on its way. In fact, let's go check out the train while we're waiting for things to pick up. Although I am quite concerned that, yeah, so by the time these ships get there, they should hopefully have enough coal waiting for them. But let's just double check the line. How long are we waiting? 3 minutes. Let's make that. Let's just wait forever. Because then we... Although... No, we'll do 5 minutes. We'll do 5 minutes. And the tools, we'll do that at 2 minutes. Because I think the coal is going to make more money than what the tools are. And I don't want a bit, especially at the start, the tools are going to take a while for them to start stacking up. As you can see, this is quite a long journey for the tools to be made. So this is going to come and collect some food, which it's not quite got there yet. So let's go check out our train, see where you are, weak train. First of all, we need to change the colour to a food colour. And yeah, let's go aboard. Let's go check it out. So, our first wheat delivery into South Bank Port. So it's just a matter of sitting and waiting now, I think. I know. We, as I mentioned, £2.5 million we're losing every quarter, which means we are definitely in the red. And even if we pause it, we've not got money to be spending to rectify any mistakes we have made. The rules are we're not allowed to take any loans out, so the £10 million we signed is what we have. But yeah, what a beautiful map Stephen has made for us. It's absolutely stunning. Some of the sceneries, and it just looks beautiful. Clearly spent a lot of time on this, and yeah, I've never seen anyone play Transport Fever, well, the same map across. You know, multiple people playing the same map. And not quite multiplayer, but that's probably as far as we can get, or as close as we can get to playing together. Right, let's have a look at our finances. Look, we're already £3 million in the red already. What's happening with this coal? You're waiting to get full to the brim of coal. You have 78 lots of coal. You've got logs waiting for you. We've not delivered any coal yet, so this guy's not moved. We've not delivered the food. Oh, we have delivered our first bit of food, so we've got food waiting to go to South Bank and also to be collected via the cargo ship that's going to go deliver this over in West Ham. So let's have a look at some of our finances. Let's bring up our lines. Right, so what have we got? We've got the coal toll ships. Look at the finances. We've not made any money on them yet. And then we've got this little cargo between South Bank and West Ham. In fact, we could just have a look, because there's only one of these. Could just look at the actual truck, the ship itself. So let's have a look at the finances. Again, that's not made any money yet, which is obviously understandable, as we've just started and they've not made any deliveries as of yet. Let's get that a brick colour. Cambridge brick line. Let's have a look at the finances on there. Excellent, that's making money already. What else do we have? We have a toll line. I think this might make us a bit of money as well. Oh, look at that. I was going to say not quite yet, but the next trip it'll make us money. But yeah, that's making money already, so that's a good sign. Let's have a look. So we've just gone into 1862. Let's have a look at the value. £17,000. So if I do that and make that a little bit smaller, we can put that down there. Keep an eye on that. There you go, value. Right, what else have we got? We've got the train. Again, might as well just pick the train for this one because... Oh, excellent, that's making money. Just because there's one train on there. We've got the coal to port line. That's making us money as well. Oh, it's looking good so far. I think that's all his lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then obviously we've got the drops. But again, if these aren't making money, that's just because we've got nothing to drop off as of yet. But yeah, these are his main culprits. Oh, where are you? You've got food now, so you should hopefully make a bit of money when you finally get back to West Ham. And West Ham has delivered some fuel. Now the question is, are we going to be picking coal up to take over to Cambridge, or sorry, South Bank, or we're going to be taking fuel? Because this is the only one that we didn't. This is the only one we did not micromanage, so it can pick up whatever it wants and it can drop off whatever it wants. So we'll find out if that's going to be fuel, if it's actually going to be coal, because I don't see any fuel actually going to this line yet. Now we've got some more coal getting dropped off. That didn't quite have a full load. Has this one got a full load? No, but it will have on the next trip, because as you can see, 76 is already waiting, so by the time it gets there, that's one ship. And we've got quite a bit of a distance to go before it gets there, so yeah, let's have a look at what this ship drops off. So again, nothing getting dropped off at the toll line as of yet. Oh no, sorry, it's wait. I'll try and speak. We'll get his words out. South Bank, West Ham cargo ship lane is where these coal is getting weighted. So it's not actually transforming this coal into fuel and then delivering the fuel, for the pure fact that it has a fuel station here. So it's just going to deliver the coal, and then the coal is going to then be made into fuel. Now, I don't know if the game picks the most profitable line, or the most profitable way. So is this going to make more money than what it would be if we deliver the fuel? I'm not 100% sure on that one. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. But we're on July 22nd, 1862. Value of £15 million. I'm aiming to get to around 5 million. I think that's the best I've done so far. Or just over £5 million. So hopefully we'll get to that figure. However, when I did do that, I had a couple of bus stations in as well. Now I don't know where I've gone wrong. I've obviously either added a few more vehicles, or it's cost me a little bit more than it has done previously in the infrastructure, which has meant that I've not been able to put a bus station in West Ham and in Cambridge, which is what I wanted to do. This ship has still not made us any money. Where are you, ship? You've not got there, that's why. That's fine. Right, I think we've got most of the stats that we need to see on the screen at the moment. Game's a bit different, or this episode's going to be a bit different to my usual videos, which is where I edit a lot of the dead air, a lot of the boring stuff out of my videos. But yeah, because it's a test and it's a competition, obviously we don't want to be editing anything out. So it's all going to be one full journey, as it were, like a stream, I guess. But what I may do is little bits like this. I might just time lapse, because all we can do now at the moment is just sit and wait and monitor them finances. So yeah, let's see if we can make that a little bit smaller. No, we can't. And we can't zoom out anymore, so I guess we'll sit and watch it here for a little bit, and we might change scenarios in a little bit. But yeah, I'm so we started at when did we start? 5th of November 1861. So we're nearly a year in, and we started off at £24 million. So at the moment we've already lost 10 million. And if that means that we're going to do exactly the same in the next year, we're going to end up with a profit of £4 million value, which is not what we want, when I reckon we can get to £5 million. But the second year should hopefully be more profitable, for the pure fact that we have, you know, it's already up and running. These things have all, you know, at the moment we're having to wait for stockpiles to stock up so that they're not waiting around. But yeah, that value is dropping very drastically, isn't it? Right, 5th of November, it's been exactly a year. We're at £12.7 million value, which is basically 50% drop in our value. Let's hope the next year, we've got exactly a year now, 10th of November. 1863 is when we need to pause it. If we pause it on the 11th of November, then we've failed. We need to start again. So we need to make sure that we are pausing it on that 10th of November 1863 and have the value screen up as well. Otherwise, well, it's not valid. So yeah, let's you know what, let's change scenery a little bit. We're gonna time lapse this little bits because I'm running out of things to say. But yeah, the cities are growing a little bit, and we're starting to make a little bit of profit on all of our lines now. Not quite the toll line though. What's going on with the toll line? Is it just because of... Oh, we've got a bit of a delay here. What is going on? Right. You know what? I think what we should do is just... I'm going to micromanage some of these. So that basically they just go. And then we should hopefully get a bit of a back stock on here. Because obviously these aren't going to produce any tolls until... Yeah, they have got planks. So obviously it takes time to make them planks into tolls. Have we had any tolls drop off? Right, what's going on here? Right, let's press play. Something's gone wrong. Something has gone wrong. Not quite sure what yet. Manage line. Right, we're loading. We're unloading tolls. We're unloading. We're loading 50%. We'll unload logs, 50% of planks. And then we unload planks and we load 50% tolls. Still not 100% sure why that's not going. Is it because of the shipper line? Let's manage vehicles. No, manage line. Right. Loading coal. Unloading coal. Loading tolls. Unloading tolls, Ricky. Unloading tolls. Wow. Wow. Right. Well, that's why it wasn't bringing tolls back up here. As I mentioned, it needs demand. It needs that demand. So, yeah, let's get that on fast forward now. I knew I should have double checked everything before pressing play. We've gone a complete year with that mistake. Come on, give us them tolls. They start collecting tolls. Why aren't they collecting tolls? Do we not have a drop? No, we do have a drop. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. Well, There's always a mistake, isn't there? It's still in producing them, and I don't know why. Ah, there we go. It's just taken a little bit of time. Let's just shove you off. Right, there we go. Right. Why is it taking so long? You know, you can just go with one tool. You can go with one tool as well. You know, let's manage these vehicles. Manage the line, sorry. Let's just wait 90 seconds. Oh dear, dear. That's not making the profit that we need to, which is having a knock-on effect with the rest of them as well. What are we on? 6th of April. Well, I wish I noticed that earlier on, but, well, what can we do? What can we do? We can't do much, can we? Let's just get rid of that for now, so we can see a little bit more of the map. Are these getting tolls now? They are getting tolls now. Excellent, excellent. Right, let's have another little time lapse until we get to the given date. If you've not already done so, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. And check out the playlist with the other players on. See how better they've done than myself. If they have. I bet they don't make mistakes like I have. Right, well this has finally got a full load of food. Hopefully it'll make some money now. Enough money to it to... yeah, that's made more money than what it has. Look at that, excellent. Nice chunk of money there. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, this toll line. Because this toll line usually makes quite a lot of money. Well, if mistakes weren't made, that is. Well, we're on 16th of July. We've got a value of £7.1 million. Oh, it's going up as well, which is nice. Oh, and it's going back down. But yeah, let's hope we make enough money to win the challenge. I'll just be happy if I don't come last. August, and we're at £6.4 million. Right, what have we got? August, September, October, November. We've got 3 months, we've got 1 quarter basically. Hope we lose less than £1 million in the next quarter. Oh, look at that, it just jumped up to £7.5 million. Oh, yes, this is looking alright, you know. Toll line's starting to make a profit now. Imagine if we didn't make that mistake, how much better the value of the company would be right now. Well, you know, we can't go back in time unfortunately, so let's just hope the next 2 months and 2 weeks we don't lose any more money. We're at £6.8 million. I'll be happy if we get to 5.5, because that's the most I've done. Anything more than that is a bonus. Anything less than that, well, this is my own fault for deleting the file into and deleting the recording. But yeah, September. 2 more months. In a few years. Ooh, it's dropped down to 6.1 million. Still got 2 months to go. Obviously the South Bank West Ham cargo ship, that makes a loss every so often, but the next time it'll make money, so that should be fine. Hopefully we'll get another drop before, another delivery before the 10th of November. We're at £5.6 million now. Oh, 5.3, we've gone below target of 5.5 million. We've still got another month to go. You know what? I'll be happy at 5 million. Right, just approaching October the 10th. 1863. Now we're on the 10th. We've got exactly a month, and we've gone below £5 million. No. Hopefully I'll make some money. Before that month comes to an end. Come on, another big delivery. We need this to deliver. Where are you? You're not getting there. You're there, aren't you? You're not going to get there before the 10th of November. I hope you do. I really hope you do. Because that should hopefully get us back up to that £5 million. Right, we've got 10 days. We've got 10 days, people. We're not going to make it, are we? We're not going to get that delivery. Oh, we've gone down to £3.9 million. What is going on? We've got to pause it there. Oh, yes! I don't know how, but we've managed to get over that £5 million. Look at that, £5,082 and... Sir, £5,082,040. I feel like I want to press play because we've got a couple more moments before it turns over to the 11th of November, but I'm not going to do that because if we go over, then we've failed, haven't we? So yeah, this is his profits. This is how well his town's done. Obviously, track's not changed, balance. Yeah, that's a loss of £16.1 billion, and we've made £255 million. Yeah, this is our finances. But yeah, the value, that's what it's about, £5,082,040. So £5.08 million. Is that a winning score? Well, I don't know until we watch the other videos. So if you've not already done so, go check them out. And you know what? Let me know in the comments if you've played this game yourself. What was your value? Did you beat me? What did you do differently? As always, guys, thanks for watching and happy gaming. And don't forget to like and subscribe.